Yo, what's up, everybody? Hook here. How's it going? I am very tired. I am exhausted. How do you day people do it? Like, I got up in the morning and then I just clunked out. And I'm still feeling like I want to clunk out, but I'm just like, I have to power through this. I can't teach myself unless I have to power through this. So I'm having not 2 scoops of gamer subs, but 3 scoops. Definitely not going around the limit, but it's something. Curran, please not go into orbit. I still need to fix you. Anyways, let me. All right, cool. Also, I'm not. Let's see. Let's calibrate this. I know we said Lunacid, but we have to reschedule for Sunday, so look out for that. Hopefully, fingers crossed. All right, cool. There we go. So let's get some music going. Oh, it's playing or not? Yep, it's playing. Okay. And the game's not even turning on? Oh wow, I'm way behind here. There we go. Alright, so we're just gonna be vibing all that. You know, maybe later on, if I feel like it, I might be playing Helldivers 2, since I do feel like I want to play that. I don't know, I'll have to see. Let's see. Okay, music's done. Oh, that. There we go. Only thing I don't like about this truck is the mirror on the left isn't in my sight. I have to cram my neck over. Doesn't really help. Though I have a little mirror on the side on the left there. At least those help. Longer than it should be. Okay, I thought it was gonna be one of those short loads, the ones that you can't back up properly, or easier, and much more difficult to manage because they're shorter. Funny enough. So yeah, since it's on Friday, how's everyone's weeks? I'll assume that everyone had a good time this week, because of New Year's and all that, and everyone's heading into the weekend. Just realized I need to get gas. Well, try to zoom in. I don't think there's a zoom option here. So actually check about my gas. can definitely feel my eyes are very heavy. You can probably hear it in my voice too. Very, very sleepy, very tired. Well, not sleepy, just very exhaustingly tired. I even worked out a little bit. Started doing some chest and gonna go on to just, you know, triceps, but I stopped like a third of the way, or 1/3. Just gonna do 3 sets. Only did 1 set. I mean, at least it's something. Can't fault me on that one. Freaking hole in front of me, stupid car. I can't get in here and getting gas, you know, over here playing chicken with the semi. I do kind of feel that this tank is a little smaller. I mean, it could be. The most likely thing. It just forced me to turn around like this. Who cares? Will we get hit by a car? Well, not really. Let's hope not. Nope. What? Why does it want me to go all the way around? I'm not doing that. I'm crazy? Let's just go to the right. Like any sane person with a set of eyes. Then they do that and it turns out it was a dead end all along. Whether it be construction or something else, though. These maps aren't updated for construction. So the path you want to go to is under construction. Rainy day while traveling around. Can't get any more aesthetically pleasing, right? You know, I've always wanted to drive a truck when it was raining. I know it's a bit dangerous to drive on roads when it's raining. People tend to forget how to drive when it's, you know, when there's not even an inch of snow on the ground. It's not even that bad. You know, it's just lightly dusted. people forget. Oh yeah, so last night I fell asleep at 10 because I was tired. Then woke up at 2, stay up until 6, and then slept until 8 or 9, and then here I am. I think my body is literally trying to readjust myself. Hey, Runnis! 30 stream streak. Jeez, dude. You are very dedicated, my friend. But yeah, just trying to get into a new schedule, like a new sleep schedule. After what, 2-3 years maybe? And this sleep schedule is gonna be not bad for me, but I'm gonna be having to wake up at around 4 o'clock because of work-related stuff. So that means that streams will need to be early. Well, I shouldn't say early. I can, realistically, during the days, I could have streams up for, you know, anytime. Not every time. I can have streams at, like, in the mornings, but it's gonna have to be on specific days, like Tuesdays through Fridays, since the stream, right, since my work schedule is gonna be around Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, which is 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. And that's a specific thing I chose. So it was either that, or it would be 7 to 3, let's just say. From around, like, and drive about 40 or 50 miles away. Or, excuse me, 40 or 50 minutes away. And I don't want to be doing that every day. So you get that. Would it be good? We'll have to see. Maybe I'll become famous and I can quit my job. If only I was partner, you know. Actually, no, not just partner. Also, you know, selling my game too. That'd be cool. You know, just go around selling my game while I'm streaming, but also work on another game. Just show that I am committed to my craft. But honestly, when it comes to game stuff, I like to write lore, maybe like more of the items. Like, that's my favorite thing to do. I like to think of some stuff up and then put the pieces together. Like, that's just how my brain works. Just recently I had to make a few minor adjustments because I didn't like where my story was heading right now. At least in one section. It was more or less, it was there just to meet characters that later on had no they shouldn't even be there. Like, sure, they're new characters, but in the end of the day, they just don't fit. It makes sense they're there, but you don't see them later on. And they don't really get any character development or anything, they're just there. So I had to remove them. And removing them, it didn't really affect the story at all. Which is the funny thing. And there's even one other part where it references, where a character is referencing something, what they did. And I thought that was a little bit too much. So I had to remove that entire section and then write something up, and well, there it is. It's short and simple. That's what I love to do. Especially when it goes around being a video game. Because I know if you add more stuff like in story modes, there will be story-based games with, you know, cutscenes and all. I was not paying attention. Cutscenes and everything, you have to take into account for coding all that, and I do remember that when I was typing everything out. Granted, it's simple, but it's still very heavy to work on. And plus there was there's this one part where I forgot to do the thing to do one of the boss fights, and I'm kind of suffering for later, but this is one of the most difficult boss fights I've made, and I haven't even tested it yet. So it involves a 3v1 essentially, and it's goes off of different mechanics of theirs. One of them has a randomized mechanic where it depends on if they get hit. Because if they get hit, then they're done, but it's randomized. While the other one, you just have to wait for the opportune moment to hit them. In opening, and that's it, they're done. It's a one tap. And the other is literally there to get hit, but they're taking hits for the others, if that makes sense. Am I getting messaged? Hold on. Oh, never mind. Alright, hold on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I had a message. I thought someone was like trying to get my attention. Well, they were, but it's not too important right now. I can just look at it later. What was I talking? Oh, right, the boss fight. So, not only is this boss fight a thing, but there's also another mechanic on top of that. So if one of them died, it would move on to another mechanic where it would skip battles that it would skip the battles that already happened, so that it doesn't repeat it, but also I don't have to make an entirely new thing. Which, I mean, smart move, but I'm gonna see if I can actually try it. Hopefully I can. Because honestly, I'm looking forward to hitting this. So say, for instance, when the characters died, it would jump over to another boss fight, and it would read the it would have like a true statement where if this is true, then it would skip into another randomized option, and it would keep going until it goes to the next one. Now, granted, this isn't only a one optional thing. You okay there, Waystation? You're just kind of going off left and right. Was I supposed to be turning here? No, but I need to turn over here. Oh, never mind. Okay, so when the boss battle happens, and you take one of them out, that's all good and dandy. But when you go and take another person out, then it heads into a more serious fight. Well, it's already serious enough, but it's a much more harder fight. Think of Ornstein Smoke. Instead of 2, it's 3. So if the last one is destroyed, or excuse me, is left alive, they'll tap into their, real power and, try to kill the main character. I'm not going to give any more details than that, but that's basically what's happening. And I am proud of myself for doing that. Because even though this is all just a turn-based, there's different game mechanics for it. Or slightly different mechanics, not just you attack this person and then they attack you and you get damaged. I just don't like that in turn-based games. Granted, I'm planning on playing a turn-based game, maybe 10, Final Fantasy 10. I know Fallout is one of them. It is a turn-based. It's an RPG turn-based type of game. You can still move around and stuff, but I don't know. I'll have to think about it. And speaking of Fallout, I am planning on playing Skyrim sometime. I don't know when that will be, because I never played a Skyrim game. But I keep hearing about this whole "in another touches the waypoint" or something. I don't know. It's a rock. People make memes of it. I feel like it's the Rusting Garber from Fallout 4 that gives you a bunch of side quests No matter how many you do, it just keeps coming. Oh, I just realized we're nearly there. We're only halfway done. Ooh. I just realized something. If I do have Warudo on, and I'm playing Helldivers 2, I wonder how it would react, because Helldivers 2 is a pretty beefy game. Sorry about that. I don't know why I'm coughing a lot. I mean, I was eating some dry spaghetti and then accidentally choked on some spaghetti for some reason, and then I just keep on coughing. Maybe it's still my throat. I already wolfed down a bunch of spaghetti, so I doubt it. Maybe it's the after effect. Maybe it's Maybelline. Let's see. Oop. I hit a car. I was just scratching my shoulder. I was not watching where I was going. Whoops. Ugh. Man, I gotta stop yawning. Maybe more of the drink stuff. What are you gasping about? What do you mean? Gasping about Rennis. Not watching the road. Oh. Whoops, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not being someone to look up to, even though you should not be looking up at me or looking up to me. What was I talking about? I was talking about not being tired, because I already talked about that. The boss battles. Yeah. I don't really have anything else to say about the boss battles, because I'll be going into spoiler territory. And you know how a lot of people do not like spoilers. Or maybe do. But even if I do, it's not going to make sense. And this is the reason why I don't show myself work on it, because it's just repetitive nonsense and just spoiler for a visual novel that you'll pull that you will be playing at least 2.5 times. And I say half because you have to start from the very beginning if you do one of these things. But I am planning on having achievements on the game. Also, speaking of, why is my game getting compared to the H games? I'm serious. On itch.io. Maybe it's because I have the tag slave and girl right next to each other. Like, it's separate tags too, and it's like I might need to like change it. Because yeah, it's true that you're playing as a slave girl, but it's not that type of game. And plus it's a visual novel, so that might be an added reason. Plus some people are dumb and think all visual novels are so. Yeah. But here's the thing, my game's, of course my game's not. Honestly, even if I wanted to do smut, it would probably be wholesome smut. It would actually make me very uncomfortable to like do something so degrading, especially in a visual novel. Like I just don't feel right. Like I can do it, I just don't feel right doing it. And plus I want story. If I can't make what I have in mind, or someone, you know, gives me ideas, then I can't really make it.
It'd be something super lewd too, like hand-holding.
Right? But yeah, I can't do lewd without reason. There will be a need for lewd in a story. And I can guarantee you that most of the stuff that I have for my stories, let's see, with Klon's Misery, that maid game, and then the other game, none of them really, and especially the other game, the one they were playing as, shoot, my turn. The one that you are playing as a fox, or a fox girl. It's basically a clone of Sly Cooper. But different gameplay. But that's here nor there. Most of those have girls on them, but I don't have anything to do with smut. Like me as a guy, yeah, sure, I like girls as much as the next person, but I'd rather see them do badass stuff. I want them to be looking great, looking amazing while doing amazing things. Doesn't mean that, you know, they're not sexy or they're not cute doing it. You know, just I want cool stuff. And if I wanted smut, then it would have to be a reason for that. And especially with the Sly Cooper light game, there is no smut. I can definitely tell you that there's a lot of shrimping. I almost forgot the word. Going on in that game. But that's all there is. It's just a bunch of shrimping. Nothing more, nothing less. And with that maid game, the one with the Victorian style maids, not the one with the sexy maids. So that's not the game I want to make. One, Victorian-like maids with boots and guns. That's what I want. And I also want them to be covered in blood while they're decimating their enemies. Now that's the type of game I want. Sorry. Oh yeah, speaking of that maid game, I know I said a little bit of stuff about it. Let's see. Essentially, humanity went down to about 100,000 people after an eldritch god invaded their planet, or was summoned. Who knows? Because I'm gonna have that leaving up in the air. An eldritch god is leading their soldiers and any infected individual over to the remaining humans. And while another god, while the remaining humans started praying to any god that would listen to them, another one popped up saying, "Hey, I'm answering your call. I'm kind of weak. I can't really help you directly. I can't really fight the god, but I can help you be in a even playing field." So he gave them the Bleeding Maidens, which are half eldritch, not half eldritch. They're women who are born of the blood of the eldritch god, or the lesser eldritch god, lesser eldritch god. Lesser eldritch god who needed two individuals, which is a man and a male. Or man and a male. Yeah, yes. A man and a woman, to do some unspeakable acts to each other, which I'm not gonna go over because one, I can't really think of anything, and two, why would I even think of any of that? I'd rather have people go to extreme methods in order to create the maidens. And I could just have them hold hands. And that's it. That's their extreme method. The most lewdest thing ever. But in order to create the maidens. And let me tell you, they are very durable, very strong too. And of course you need to have a durable body in order to be strong. So it makes sense, but they're still on they are still on an even playing field, where the weak enemies are actually pretty strong in the early game. I mean, they're strong, period. They act like bosses, or probably mini bosses. And I am gonna have a skill set where you can choose your skills. It's not gonna be what do you call it? It's not gonna be Dark Souls where you can just level up you know, grind up souls or blood or whatever so he can get it. No, it's gonna be something else. They can use those items to level up their skills in the skill tree. So that way, if I do release a demo, because I do want to have a demo out for it, it will naturally have it's a natural blocker for people who want to play through the game. And it will tease some stuff there. Is it a good idea? I don't know. Is it a good idea for me? Yes. Oh, gosh, stop yawning, jeez. Need more of my drink stuff. Was I here before? I think I was here before. Okay, I guess I was here. Deja vu. I've been at this place before. And done. Horrible. Alright, we'll do one more. But first, there's going to be an ad coming up soonish. Prepare for that. Oh, I didn't know about this one. I don't care either way. Heels. Oh, and there's the ad. I'll be right back. And I am back. Hello, everyone. Let's see what we can do here. Does this go to... I know, let's not do a fully big one. Let's say that and there's a fully big one. Goes from where to where? Let's go over here. That goes from New to Oregon.
These nuts.
These nuts. How's it going, Ivy? Let's go get that. Oops. Only about 214 miles away. We can make it. Of drawing food? How's truck? Truck is fine. Depending on how I feel, I might switch over to Helldivers. Unless Helldivers is gonna be laggy and such. Later is right over there. Okay. Kinda wish it wasn't that far. Survived Seamsdale. Didn't buy anything. There's always next year. I was unfortunate enough to give in to the Steam sales. Are we there yet? No, we're not there yet, Ryu. Also, welcome in, Ryu. What problems were the Illuminate? I want to say I was talking to another friend who said they had an issue. Joins their lobby despite being public. Now along with that. And that's for Illuminate? Or is that for any of the other games? Or any of the other factions, I should say. Stuff like balance issues, the lobby theme in general. Well, the Illuminate did come out, and they're only showing a handful of stuff. But can you imagine all the extra stuff they can do? They'll iron it. Ah! Hydrating. Check your roof to fix that leak. Shush. Like someone cut a hole in my... Ow! Hey! It's like someone cut a hole into my roof and started pouring water on me. That fruit truck flipped over. Oh no! Not my problem. Ow! Hey! Is that the fruit truck you were talking about? The streamers I watch has an eye problem. Hope they're okay. Aww. Yeah, I do hope that they're okay. Not sure who they are, what they do. I know a streamer had to cancel because... Oh, okay, good. Because they had a migraine. I was really sad about that because they were gonna play me side. She made what? Aw, that's cute. Are they? Hope you're doing well. Wishing you a good near. Thank you, Ryu. I am trying to change for the better. So far, even though I have all this time, I have not dedicated my full time into my game, which I really should, because I keep I blame the sleep mostly. Hopefully tonight I can actually get a full night's sleep, get up in the morning, and wake up fresh. Now that I don't have to sleep through the night, or through the day, wondering if I'm going to wake up to whatever noise it is outside. Shoot. Nope. I'm backing up for this one. Less than 4 hours, so that's a mood. It definitely is a mood. That was me yesterday when I was running on about 4 or 5 hours. Then I said, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna take a nap. And I ended up taking about an hour and a half nap, maybe more. I forgot. But I know I was still tired. My body is rightly adjusting to the time. I prefer to stay awake. I mean, granted, I was just like really sluggish and just like looking at the screen, just not even paying attention. I was just like sitting there. Like sometimes I would just look at the screen. My mind would wander. I can't even play a video game correctly because I was just like, I'm not saying for streaming wise, I'm saying just playing the game. I just couldn't concentrate. To wake up earlier. I'm glad it's the weekend, so rest hopefully. Yeah. I'm kind of lucky to have 2 full weekends, because technically I shouldn't even be streaming this early. Why I shouldn't be streaming this early? Well, I'll be working around 11. And I'll be waking up around 3 o'clock p.m. So that's a thing. But not anymore. I have a new time schedule. Which honestly, I could be streaming early in the morning, as early as around 8 a.m. Or even earlier than that. Or even 6 a.m. But that would mean alienating my current viewers who are used to the stream later in the day. So, I mean, I can do that, but it would just alienate every one of you. So, not gonna do that. So the most I would have to do is 2 hours earlier. Plus, I really need to upload these VODs over to my other channel. Oh yeah, so I was bouncing ideas back and forth to see if I can make a game. It was for well, for one, to finish my game, because I'm nearly done. I just have to put the pieces together, make some art here and there, finish that one boss fight, test some boss fights, and yeah, all I need is music and bam, it's done. Finally. And then right after that, work on another game I wanted to do, which isn't Bleeding Maidens, or it's not the Dropout Katana game. It's gonna be a test game that I want to do that will influence one of the two games. So I want to try that. I want to try making a smaller game. And honestly, if anyone knows, what would be the better option to work on a game engine? Because I've been going back and forth about this. Oh, maybe Unity, or oh, maybe Unreal Engine. Then I thought of Godot Engine, and yeah, sure, it's totally free, like no downsides at all, but it's there's that what if situation. And I kept hearing, oh, go to Unreal or go to Unity. And I even asked an AI for its opinion, and keeps telling me, oh yeah, go to Unreal because of blueprints. Like, come on, like, tell me something else besides that, dummy. So I kind of disregarded that, and I am thinking about Unreal because of the blueprints, since I don't have any coding knowledge on C++. But I do want to learn a bigger engine. And Unreal gives me all those options, but it's like, oh, how did it go? It's like using a race car to go to a grocery store just for transportation. Yeah, it's fast, but it's still gonna be too fast. Well, not too fast. It's gonna be, well, what did they say? Okay, hold on, let me do this real quick. Oh, that's a full week. What the heck? Oh wait, this is double. Never mind. I'll go. So yeah, that's what I really am trying to. I want to learn, and plus, with Unreal, you know the guy who made Choo Choo Charles, he made it all in Blueprint. And a lot of the people saying, don't make stuff in Blueprint. Wait, is this the... Okay, no, it's still good. Okay, it's not the type. I like the One Piece analogy. Why would you use a cannon to hunt a rabbit? Yes. That's essentially what Unreal is, especially from what I'm doing. But again, I want to. I might as well learn Unreal if I want to make games easier. Well, it's not gonna be easy. C++ is not easy, so if I need something custom, then I'll need to make it on my own with the script that Blueprints can't provide. But considering that Unreal is more of a industry standard, but it's some of the industry standards that I'm looking for, so I guess it's something I might as well pick up. Plus, I am looking for trustworthy people to help me out with the project. I am eyeing on one person who does a lot of who actually loves to do UI design, which I'm not a UI person. In fact, if you look on my game, the game for Plon's Misery, like there's a lack of good UI that I can't really do. I can offer always get the necessary to accomplish goals, which I appreciate. Thank you, Ryu. But hopefully, all the tools I'll need is all in one little package. Honestly, if you do come across it, and I'm currently working on it, let me know. I do know one other person that is also wanting to use Unreal, but right now they're a little I'm not saying crazy. They're not crazy. They're just... And they're not lazy either. Like, they're... executive dysfunction, I guess that you can say. They want to, they just can't do it. Which, I mean, I understand. I have that same thing too. I mean, my game's been on the cutting board. Been on there for quite a while now. It's like 2019 since I've started, which is really bad. So honestly, was back when I was using commissioning someone to do the drawings. Now it's just 3D, so it kind of gotten way out of hand. I should have gotten past there. Yeah, well, next stop. So what? So interesting fact about what I wanted for the game for Bleeding Maidens. It was first gonna be like a first-person boomer shooter, but more horror elements than more actiony. Ooh, almost got it. Almost got that pull. Then I decided to go for the third person over the shooter, or over the shoulder person. Older the shoulder. I forgot. I don't know how to pronounce that. Over the shoulder. View. Why did it take so long? See, this is the reason why I need to actually get better sleep. The older the shoulder view. Similar to Dead Space. Which honestly, Dead Space is a favorite horror game of mine. It doesn't scare me, because, I mean, I've played that to death as a kid. A lot of people say it's scary, and I've just been desensitized by it. But it's my game. Well, I meant like my favorite game. And I guess it's sort of my first game or first horror game to play. Technically speaking. Unless you count Luigi's Mansion as a horror game. Because if that's the case, then that would be my horror game. Because I know people mean about Shigeru Miyamoto, but a rush game always be bad. Then taking your time on it. Agree. Which I don't know whether to be grateful or not for the game, or for my game to be slowed. Because I'm using 3D models from V-Roid, but I'm also creating the knight models, the giant mech models. Hey, Skewer Ray. How's it going, dude? For a minute. I'm using the giant knight models for my game. And you can kind of immediately tell what's happening with the models. I mean, sometimes I have to position their arms so that the pauldrons on them don't get mixed up together. Or it looks like they're clashing against each other. You know, similar to what Space Marine is. You know, the 40K game, Space Marine 2, I should say. That's in people's views. It's playing Nun Massacre. Hey, Did you win? It's doing good. Attempts. But keep trying. I know I'm not that stubborn. I could be stubborn. I mean, I have other things to do besides, you know, bash my head against a wall for, you know, 5 hours trying to get through a game. Maybe that's the reason why I don't really play Dark Souls games anymore. Although I am looking to play through Bloodborne modded. Sorry about that. What was I saying? I forgot. What about... I think it was about... Oh, right, the rushed games. Oh, right. Okay, so... With the whole rush game thing, anyone know Duke Nukem Forever? Yeah, it was in the back burner. It was already fully cooked. Then they decided to scrap it and then make something else. Even though it would have been a great game back then, judging from the build they did. And people actually played through the level, and it was a good level, or good decent levels, until they had to, you know, stop playing because obviously this level wasn't finished. There was nothing, and you were basically stranded in one place. Can I just cut through? Oh wait, no, there's a road right over here. I'm getting gas up here. These nuns. That's what I'm missing. What are you missing? Are you missing nuns? Wait, you're missing nuns? I haven't gotten the first puzzle, I'm struggling. Click here for hot nuns in your area. You know those aren't actual nuns. Those are just people cosplaying as nuns. I mean, I don't know here nor there about nuns. All I know is they're celibate. Is that the word I'm looking for? Then again, what's the difference between what's the difference between a nun and just some random cashier girl from McDonald's? Sorry, I was listening to a bunch of music, and there was a comment that says the girl at the cashier, or at the cash register. I think we all know. I never really got the hot nuns peel each of their own. Yeah, I don't really get it either. Lampy nun. Lampy nun? Why? Why are we already got Lampy mate, now we got Lampy nun? I don't think you will like that. Even the censors tell me no one's gonna like that. Actually, no, he's not gonna like that. It's a new routine to look forward. Well, I mean, if you can talk him into Lampy Nun, I ain't gonna stop you.
I would like Lampy Nun.
Talk him into it. I know I'm just gonna watch from the sidelines. Maybe brew the fire more like I always do. But even then, I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't even subscribe to that. You know what I love about Lampy's community? Not only he's sort of kind of pushing, but not pushing the whole cult thing. You know, with all the cult emotes. Just thinking of drawing an actual Lampy name. I haven't signed one in my head. I know he had different versions of Lampy made when he first showed it off. But I'm just thinking it just now. Everyone wants to see Lampy in a maid dress. But obviously he has his little birdie on the side that can change from a human to a bird. Why don't we just put her in a maid dress? It doesn't even have to be in the human form either. It could just be in a bird form. Just put her in a dress. How about you in a maid dress? No, I wouldn't pull it off. I mean, I can put her in a maid dress, but then again, I don't want her to be like that. I wish. You wish you can pull it off? Pull it out. No, only specific people can pull that off. And mainly it's the confidence part. I ain't confident enough for that. And it depends on what type of maid dress it is. So are we talking about like the sexy type of maid dress, or we're talking the long skirt, long sleeves, you know, dress all the way up to the neck type? Tall, standoff, and angry Draken in the maid dress. there can be a demand. No, I don't think so. Well, I mean, I know one other person that would want to see that. I think. Though honestly, she just shrimps with me either way. Well, mainly my voice. I don't know. We will see. Actually, if there is no we will see, it's not going to be pulled off. Definitely not by me. And again, I could put it on current, but that's just to be expected.
You heard it here, folks. Hook will get the maid dress.
For who? Who am I getting the maid dress for? Am I getting it for Lampy? Lampy's friend, Bird? I forgot what her name is. Alright, we're good. Did that not even hit the... Only 1%. I'm still on these back roads. Oh, it's almost like home. Seeing the corns. Seeing the crops everywhere. And farm. Lots of farm. All I'm missing is being stuck behind a tractor. Oh, that's gonna hit me. Or not. I expected better of, or the worst of you. Let's see who has messaged me. Oh. I see. That was it. That was the big message. Oh. Alright, I'll save. What if I just saw your little save redeem and just like, no, I refuse. Stop texting. I'm not even texting. I'm looking at a text. There's a difference. Distracted while driving. No, I'm not even texting. That doesn't count. Ah!
Master Hook, Groundhog has rated the channel with 8 viewers. Kieran is grateful
Hey!
for the support and is ready to engage with the new audience warmly.
Welcome in, Groundhog. How's it going, dude? If anyone doesn't know me, I'm Hook. I'm your... Oh, thank you for the shout out. I'm your horror VTuber who lives in World Anthropy. I'm your half-dragon horror VTuber. Yes, I do
Master
wonder
Hook,
why.
Rhinitos has rated the channel with 3 viewers, adding to the
Rin?
lively atmosphere. Kieran appreciates every viewer and is excited to interact with them.
Yo, a double raid. How's it going? Oh, why am I leaning so much? Welcome in, welcome in. Again, I am Hook. I am your horror VTuber, or half-dragon horror VTuber who lives in World Anthropy. How's it going? I seen that you were playing Warframe. That's a different type of war there. I know there was one that was like the last war. Something like that. I don't know. I still need to get back into that game. Shout out Renos after cooldown apology. No, you're fine. You're fine. Dream. Warframe. Yes, Warframe. Yeah, I was actually lurking there. If I go to the thing, it would just show that I'm show my own screen. Yes, I need to play that game again. I don't want to say I don't have the time. There's just so many other games I need to play. So, yeah. Anyways, if you came in here, if you need to do your aftercare raid, if you need to head on out, then go right ahead. Otherwise, sit back and enjoy me rambling around about nothing while driving a truck. I do like to... I heard voices back there. Current, can you sit down, please? Can you just sit there? I heard noises beside me. That's what I was really curious. Yes, we were talking about putting a moth in a maid dress, and then somehow went to me, which I even said I would not even pull that off. I am not confident enough for that. Moth. Lampion, on the other hand, is very confident. Thank you for the shout out, Dream. Idaho. As we're persuading Hook to wear a maid dress. I cannot wear a maid dress. And that goes for Current too. She can't wear. I can't make her wear. Well, I mean, I can make her. Honestly, that just feels cheapened out, you know? Plus, I feel like it's a little bit of a... You are not Idaho. You are not Idaho, Joe. You're not? I love it. Also, I need to... Since there's Wait. No, never mind. I was gonna say... Ryu and Rin have the same name. Now I have to say Renito's name in full, which is, again, not true. Not exactly, no. This is just me, my tired brain thinking of stuff. Because again, I'm trying to get back from me sleeping from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. where I had night shift and trying to fix it to be around 6, maybe 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. It's going well, except that my body is not used to it, so it's waking up in the middle of the night feeling fresh but tired at the same time. And I do hate it. So now I'm constantly having to reboot and then get myself up and then reboot again. Or sleep, reboot, and then sleep, and then reboot, and then do a longer sleep. I'm forcing myself to stay awake. I don't love the word. The coffee is not working. That's why I have the gamer subs. Gives me a lot more caffeine, but I can't take more. Although I could have a Monster Energy drink. I know that does not work well with me. I even tried the C4 energy drink. No. It works, but as soon as it hits my stomach, I'm just like, okay, this is a bad idea. Like I could tell my insides were screaming at me. You stop what you're doing. Stop drinking this shit. Honestly, you can hear it in my voice, maybe. Alright, maybe if I change my voice like this, maybe you can't hear it.
And here we go with Dream saying, oh my god, Hook. LOL. Oh, you want an RR? Alright. I'll give you an RR.
Ada. I still need to practice acting. Voice acting. Mainly voice acting. Because I have the voices down. I just need to practice a few of it. While they are diamond push. I just did chest. I freaking, oh my god. You're going to, I just did chest today. Alright, these are gonna be really weird. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. Out. Sleep exhaustion plus prior working out equals my body literally gave out the moment I did 1.5. And I don't even think I even did it. Thank you, Rio. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Well, it did wake me up a little bit. Now that my heart is pumping, and I'm not just sitting there looking at a screen driving around like any other trucker out there. And I'm not saying truckers are... I'm not saying it in a negative way. I'm saying it because truckers are kind of... Well... they gotta do a lot of stuff to get packages. It's not just about driving. It's about staying awake and being focused. And I just realized we're now on a highway. This last time we were on the back roads. It seems like I can't go faster than this. I need to. Staying awake, being focused while you stream, you're low on sleep, and always check your Discord while driving so much hate. Listen. Okay. Maybe it's a bad idea to stream like this, okay? Maybe I should switch something more octane fuel than driving. Now after the ad, and see if the game actually will let me play it. Because it's high demanding and all that. Not want to put that on. No, deliciously natural. Deliciously natural on the other end. Because, jeez, lactose and mildly lactose. Still can't have dairy milk. So honestly, I had dairy milk around 2018. And wait, 2020. Somewhere around there. Then I switched to almond milk because it had more protein in it. Then I began drinking dairy milk when I lived with my parents for a short while. So I can, go to my new place. And sooner or later, I regret that decision of drinking milk. Oat milk is bad. Is it? I know I had oat milk before, I just didn't like the taste of it. What makes it bad? Mainly I use almond milk for cereal and honestly for protein shakes. Especially with the vanilla. Oh, it's amazing. TikTok help people don't mess with your dish. Oh. I'm not surprised about that. I also heard alcohol actually gives you cancer. That I couldn't really believe. I mean, everyone practically drinks it, so I guess I was in a right to not drink it as much. Oh, nice. Last I drank it was about a few days ago. That was just for the drinking challenge. I didn't even want to, well, I volunteered to go on there. And there's a headset. Actually, I might just switch to gamers. Doing stuff with Team Stretch. Alright, I'm gonna change games. Shut this off. And I am going to hop in this one. And maybe somebody will come and join us in the Dragon collab. I don't know. We will need to see. Oh, my controller's already here. Or plugged in and everything. Well, as when the ads are going down to just finish. Okay. BRB.